Coming up, Norfolk wins the 2013 All-America City Award. A big-name neighborhood market is on its way, and natural developments at the Virginia Zoo and the Botanical Gardens spring to life. These and many more great stories from Lake Taylor to Lambert's Point coming up on Norfolk News Now. Welcome to the July edition of Norfolk News Now. I'm Lori Crouch. Thanks for joining us. The National Civic League recently named Norfolk one of the 10 winners of the 2013 All-America City Awards. Each year, the National Civic League honors towns, cities, counties, neighborhoods for outstanding civic achievement. Norfolk City Manager Marcus Jones, staff and residents put on a presentation and answered questions about the city's veterans, flooding, and civic initiatives.
Those stories are going to illustrate how we have taken challenges and we've transformed those into victories.
Our area experiences recurring flooding due to hurricanes, nor'easters, and even often just plain high tides, causing significant financial damage. Our Civic League got together with the City of Norfolk and convinced them to make some short-term fixes to help us out, like flushing stormwater structures, changing inlet covers and manhole covers, and checking on the outflow into the river.
Since 1949, the awards program has recognized more than 600 communities for addressing local challenges with innovative grassroots strategies that promote civic engagement and cooperation between the public, private, and nonprofit sectors. You can watch the entire City of Norfolk competition entry. Just go to norfolk.gov. A new neighborhood market is springing up at the intersection of Ingleside and Princess Anne Roads at the site of the old General Foam Plastics Corp building. Walmart will be building a smaller 41,000 square foot grocery store featuring fresh produce, a pharmacy, full-service deli, bakery, and other general merchandise. The project will bring approximately 95 new jobs to the area. This is in addition to the jobs from just the construction of the project.
This area has been flagged as a desert in terms of not having a grocery store for the community. This will serve many purposes in this community in terms of jobs. It would also give the opportunity for families to be able to shop and get decent produce and be able to feed their family, make healthy choices for their families.
Additionally, a new Wawa will be built on the site. The City of Norfolk and Hampton Roads Transit held 3 workshops in June to extend light rail to Naval Station Norfolk. The meetings provided the public an opportunity to comment on the purpose and need for a proposed extension and to identify goals for Norfolk and the region related to the light rail extension. According to the Hampton Roads Planning District Commission, 80,000 vehicles enter and exit the base daily. The study will take 15 months to complete and is paid for by federal and state funding. The meetings were held at Blair Middle School, Granby High School, and the Hilton Norfolk Airport. All 3 included a PowerPoint presentation, followed by breakout group brainstorming and discussion. Nauticus has set sail with a new sailing program. Sail Nauticus is a community sailing center right on the Elizabeth River. Sail Nauticus is hosting SailQuest, an 8-week summer camp for middle school students, which focuses on science, technology, engineering, and math through sailing and onshore instruction. Students will learn maritime sciences, weather, aquaculture, modeling, and robotics from certified instructors. Sail Nauticus also offers adult sailing lessons, certifications, after-school instruction, and sailabouts, and 2-hour sailing trips on the Elizabeth River.
Sailabouts are relaxing 2-hour cruises where passengers can enjoy the open water on one of our new Harbor 20s under the guidance of one of our seasoned captains.
For more information on Sail Nauticus, visit www.sailnauticus.org or call 757-823-4242. It took nearly 5 years and plenty of public input. Now the Y on Granby is officially open for business. Located at 2901 Granby Street, the center provides a gathering place for Park Place families and new opportunities for members from around the region. It's designed to serve members of all ages and has everything you'd look for in a YMCA, including workout rooms filled with exercise equipment and group exercise classes. The new Y also has a child care area, a soundproof music room, and a basketball court, which can transform into an auditorium for dances and performances. Of course, there's always an outdoor pool.
The City of Norfolk Norfolk is proud to be a partner in this project, and it's going to have a large and positive impact on the people and the families.
The entire project cost $8 million, with Landmark Foundation footing half of the bill. The city of Norfolk contributed $925,000. Agencies from around the city teamed up with CHKD to host the first ever Community Safety Forum. Topics included gun safety, how parents can talk to their kids about tragedies, school conduct, and more.
The impetus for us in Norfolk Public Schools is our emerging 5-year strategic plan, which includes the value of ensuring the safety and security of our staff and our students. And we truly believe that our public school system should be the cornerstone of a proudly diverse community for obvious reasons. So we owe it to our community and to our families to provide safe, secure, and also orderly schools where learning can take place and so that students can flourish.
During the event, children enjoyed free food and trivia goodie bags while parents could get Identikid cards made. If you want to get active and keep your neighborhood safe, call the Norfolk Crime Prevention Line at 664-6901. So what does the Civil War have to do with fighting fire? Well, recently Norfolk Fire Rescue honored its past with a tool for the future. For more, here's NFR's own Andy Mashaw.
On June 21st, Norfolk Fire Rescue held a ceremony at Nauticus. It had lots of pomp and circumstance, lots of dress uniforms, some city officials, and even the Coast Guard. It was all to welcome NFR's newest member into the department, who was named after an original member of the department. Meet Fireboat 1, the Thomas Kevel, an 11,000-pound, 34-foot specially designed metalcraft marine vessel. So, what does it do? Simply put, from bow to stern, every inch of this boat is designed to fight fire, find victims, and save lives.
The electronics are the best on the market right now. We've got FLIR detection that can see at night and in the water. We've got explosive device equipment that we can use for some of the military bases. We've got navigational equipment that we weren't used to before in the past. So the electronics are probably the biggest key features that we have on the new boat here.
The Thomas Kevel is powered by twin Yamaha 250 outboard motors and is capable of doing over 40 knots, which gets her to a scene pretty fast. Once there, she has 2 deck water cannons that can flow 1,500 gallons of water per minute.
Our deck guns, we have one that's a remote control that allows us to be able to maneuver the nozzle from inside, so whether the winds or the tide is moving the boat around, we can still hit our target.
But perhaps the most interesting thing about Fireboat 1 is its name. This is Thomas Kevel. In 1850, he organized a volunteer fire company in Norfolk. On March 12, 1862, Kevel and some of his volunteer firefighters served on board the CSS Virginia, or Merrimack, and actually fought in the Battle of the Ironclads. In 1871, after riots between volunteer companies, Norfolk decided to start a professional paid fire service and named Thomas Kevel Norfolk's first official fire chief, a position he held for over 40 years. 142 years later, his great-great-grandchildren were on hand and took part in the commissioning.
I'm completely overwhelmed by this great honor to our family, to our great-great-grandfather.
When we were growing up, one of the stories we were always told by my grandmother is that her grandfather went down on the Merrimack.
Went down on it.
Went down on it. It went down the river, not down. So it's an honor to have that he has been remembered by the citizens of Norfolk so many years later after he made an impact on the city.
The Kevel name will be sort of a floating piece of Norfolk history. History wrapped inside state-of-the-art technology, ensuring that once again Thomas Kevel will make an impact in Norfolk. For Norfolk News Now, I'm Andy Mashaw.
The Thomas Kevel is the second steel-hulled fireboat in Norfolk Fire Rescue. The first, the Vulcan II, serves near Ocean View. The Thomas Kevel will be based in downtown. In early June, the Virginia Zoo welcomed a 6'4" bouncing baby giraffe. The Triple N's John Linka introduces you to the Virginia Zoo latest bundle of joy.
So how big were you when you were born? Chances are you were not 6'4", weighing 150 pounds. Good thing too, because that would make you a giraffe like this guy, and it would make your mother very uncomfortable. This male calf is the newest addition to the Virginia Zoo's giraffe herd. We can all thank Mama Irma and Daddy Billy for giving us this spotted bundle of awesomeness. It's the third offspring for Mom, and a happy addition to the staff at the Virginia Zoo.
He's about 5 days old now. Of course, many visitors came in that very first day. They heard there was a giraffe calf, because you can see through our windows right into this kind of inner area where we keep the giraffes in their stalls. He's an adorable animal, as you can see, and from a numbers perspective, I was told that it can increase your attendance to from 25 to 50,000 visitors.
The calf is a Maasai giraffe, the largest subspecies of giraffe and the tallest land mammal on Earth. Native to Kenya and Tanzania, males can get up to 18 feet tall. He's been given a checkup and looks to be pretty healthy. You can see Mom and Baby at the indoor giraffe exhibit in the Africa section of the zoo.
Right now what we're doing is we have a holding yard that's on the other side of this wall, and so he goes out there during the day. So he can go out there, and once we feel that he's doing well and comfortable, I would imagine probably 4 or 5 weeks will probably be when we start to move him out there.
With all the talk about new zoo animals, let's not forget about this place in the works to take care of the animals. It's going to be the new Animal Wellness Campus at the Virginia Zoo,
which includes a brand new 11,000 square foot veterinary hospital and animal diet kitchen. It will have lots of educational programming written into the experience here, everything from gardens out front showing how food is grown to looking through the windows into our animal treatment and surgery room, including the doctor's scrub room, our laboratory where we do blood chemistries, and then around the corner, shaped like an L, you'll be able to look into our animal diet kitchen and seeing our animal diets being prepared. As you can see, our construction is well along here. The building itself is about 65% complete. Once those exterior windows go up, all of the interior finishes will be going on. And the building is largely one made from recycled materials, from the brickwork to the exterior resin board. You can see there's an extensive use of skylights, so we'll have a lot of natural lighting. It's an amazing project that will be one of a kind for everyone here in Hampton Roads.
It's expected to open in 2014. For Norfolk News Now, I'm John Linka.
To learn more about all the Virginia Zoo has to offer you and your family, log on to virginiazoo.org. Stay right here. Up next, 2 places to get locally grown veggies this summer. Get a look inside the biggest party for kitties in town and find out how you can walk amongst the butterflies.
It's easy and safe to roll together on Norfolk's roads. This is one of Norfolk's new Sharrows. Sharrows remind motorists to slow their roll and treat bikes like other vehicles. Bikes have just as much right to the road. If you can't pass by more than 2 feet, slow down and wait. They also remind bicyclists to know their role by traveling with traffic and obeying all signals and signs. It's up to all of us to share the road because we roll together.
Welcome back to Norfolk News Now on the Triple N. I'm Lori Crouch. If you like fresh food that's locally grown, you live in the right city. The Triple N's John Linka is here to take you on a tour of 2 farm markets in the Mermaid City.
Tired of grocery stores? Well, head over to the 5 Points Farm Market at the intersection of 26th and Church Streets.
What we're trying to do is to create an outlet for the local farmers, because when we would go to the farmers and ask them what could we do to help them, help us, help this community, they would always say that we could come and work the field. And I would say, and your second choice would be, and they would say you can sell it for us.
Everything here is healthy, good tasting, and fresh.
We have to think of our bodies much like our gas tank, and the quality of gas, the quality of food that we're putting in our bodies to help us maintain it and to stay healthier, consequently making us a much more healthier community. Everything in here has been picked within 3 to 5 days. So the closer you are to your food source, the more nutritional values.
The farm market really defines what makes Norfolk such an interesting place to live out of all the 7 cities, and it really defines what Norfolk represents with small businesses and organic foods and keeping it really local.
We have Billy's Bread over here. It actually comes from Richmond. We have our seafood, we have teas, we have our new bakery, we have our cafe. We're just trying to supply the great stuff that we know is out there and be able to be a good community resource for people who are interested in being healthy.
If you're an outdoors person, then head out to East Beach.
We are the Farmers Fair market at East Beach. We are a seasonal farmers fair that opens in May and it ends in October. The food is very fresh. It's picked off the farm that morning. People come that night, are picking and processing their vegetables, drive sometimes 2 hours to bring it here, and it is fresh. It will last a long time. There's hardly any chemicals used. You're supporting families and you meet the farmer, so you know exactly where your money's going. It's not going out of state. It's staying right, in this area to improve the whole general idea of what a community is.
And they have everything here that we like. They've got fresh eggs. The Coastal Trading has fish. They also have a nice assortment of sausages and things like that. And this stuff is really fresh. It comes right off the farm.
But what if you can't get out to these farm markets?
Some fresh broccoli and some veggies for salads.
Well, once a week, the 5 Points Farm Market comes to you.
Back in October, we got a grant from the USDA that allows us to purchase a van and actually go out into 4 food deserts. Food deserts being areas in our community that have little or no access to fresh produce. So we go out once a week into 4 different locations. We go into Ballantyne, Ingleside, Sherwood Forest, and Lambert's Point once a week and set up a couple of hours so that people that don't have transportation and cannot get to this market can maybe get to the access that they need and would like.
I think it helps out the community to know that fresh fruits is available to adults or Asian adults who don't have it, who might live right across the street. And they say like, oh wow, and they just come up and just get it. So it's a good thing.
For Norfolk News Now,
thank you.
I'm John Linko.
For more on the 5 Points Farm Market and the East Beach Farmers Fair, you can find their websites listed here. School-aged kids worked hard all year long to try and get a leg up in the classroom. Well, last month, students at PB Young Elementary were honored for their hard work after school. More than 40 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders were recognized recently for participating in the RISE after-school tutoring program.
The RISE program is a phenomenal program which helps to enhance the reading and math skills of our students via technology.
Students who successfully completed at least 20 hours of tutoring received Simple Touch Nook e-readers.
It's good and people work hard. They work hard for get to 4th grade and 5th grade.
The RISE program at the Crispus Attucks Cultural Center administered the 14-week after-school program. Created in 2005, the RISE program aims to engage and expose young people to creative learning. The Dominion Foundation awarded the $25,000 grant to RISE, which used the money to pay Norfolk Public School teachers to tutor the students at the school. And students from Norfolk State University also helped out. Ever thought about adding a loving addition to your family that doesn't require 9 months of pregnancy, changing diapers, or 2 a.m. feedings? Well, the Triple N's John Linkus shows us a great place to pick up a furry friend for life.
It was quite the party recently at the Norfolk Animal Care and Adoption Center.
Every year in the springtime, every shelter experiences what is called kitten season. And we don't have a puppy season anymore, and that's the good thing, but we still get far too many cats and kittens into the shelter, particularly during the spring and summer months. Nationally, June is Adopt a Cat Month, and our way of celebrating for 3 years running is to hold this amazing Kitty Palooza event. It's a 4-day event. We adopt out well over 100 cats and kittens. The community is really starting to look forward to it, and it's a ball.
From rambunctious kittens to more seasoned cats who were a little less agile, there were nearly 200 feline friends of all types for folks to take home. $25 for one, or 2 for $40.
This event really boosts our adoption rate far beyond, far beyond what we normally see over the course of a weekend.
A big weekend for these guys and for the Norfolk Animal Care and Adoption Center. But there are other animals here who would love a home anytime during the year.
This is an ongoing effort. We want people to come in, have a good experience, tell their friends and neighbors, because we have so many deserving animals here. Not just cats, we have dogs, we have rabbits. We take anything and everything. And so summer months are really a strain for us when we can get between 600 and 700 animals each and every month.
Being a city shelter, many times there are more furry friends needing a home than there are dollars to put on events like these.
Events like this would not be possible without the help of the Friends of the Norfolk Animal Care Center. Donor funds help pay for this, and this year we were very lucky to receive a Petco Foundation grant, which helps with all of these subsidized adoption events.
For Norfolk News Now, I'm John Linka.
When Kittypalooza 2013 was over, 136 animals had new families and new homes, including 111 cats, 19 dogs, 3 hamsters, 2 ferrets, and a guinea pig. To learn more about adopting from the Norfolk Animal Care Center, just log on to norfolk.gov/NACC. The class of 2013 high school seniors proudly got their diplomas recently, and 5 of them will be preparing for college this fall with a little help from the Norfolk Sheriff's Office. Sheriff Bob McCabe presented a $500 scholarship from the Sheriff Bob McCabe Foundation to one graduating senior from each of Norfolk's high schools.
Every little bit helps because it's expensive, and it's nice to be able to do that. And so, you know, it's our way of kind of recognizing some of our seniors that do an exemplary job.
This is the 5th year that Sheriff McCabe presented the scholarships.
I didn't know a lot of these organizations do this way and they don't get paid for it. They do it just out of the kindness of their heart. So I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
The Sheriff Bob McCabe Foundation is his charitable foundation, and the monies raised for the foundation fund those scholarships. You've seen the plants that make up the Norfolk Botanical Garden, but now you can get an up-close view of some of the great insects that call the garden a home.
But do you see that? I work in here at least 5 days a week, and I'm saying, what's happening? What's new?
What's new is the annual opening of the Butterfly House at Norfolk Botanical Garden.
We've got upwards around 15 as an average of different varieties of butterflies. There are some that are early species and some that are late species, so you won't get them all at any one time. And they do like to land on you in here, and that's pretty cool too.
In its 5th year of existence, the Butterfly House is quite the place for butterflies.
It's fun for them to hang out in here because they're safe here.
And quite the place for folks to sneak a peek at them.
We have it enclosed so that people are guaranteed an up-close personal experience with the butterflies. Children generally love them.
They're big and brilliant.
Photographers absolutely love being in here because they don't have to hunt for them. They are here already. Out in nature, out in the real nature, you can't generally find their eggs, you can't find their caterpillars unless you really know what you're looking for. You may stumble across them, but in here, if you can't find them yourself, there's plenty of people to point them out.
Can you count them for me? 1, 2, 3, I see 7, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All of the butterflies here are native to the Hampton Roads region.
The species that are brought in are only the ones that can be supported, meaning a butterfly needs nectar to drink, and they can go to any flower, but a caterpillar needs a very specific plant, and each species of caterpillar needs a particular plant. So the only butterflies that we bring in here for exhibit purposes are those that we can support their full life cycle. When you talk about a green leaf that the caterpillar needs, they are so taste specific. Their DNA is programmed to eat a particular leaf. And as a species, if that leaf is not available to them, as a caterpillar, their preference would be to starve. They will never substitute food. So thinking you can take a caterpillar home and give it lettuce from the refrigerator isn't ever going to work. I'm going to put it on the flower and maybe it'll sit for a minute. I'm not sure. It's pretty active. No, it wants to go.
A great time to look and to learn.
An adult butterfly, the maximum time that it lives is about 4 weeks. It takes 30 days for an egg to mature into a live butterfly, so it's a 30-day life cycle in a pristine environment. In our environment, they're living 4 weeks because we've eliminated the predators. But out in the environment, if they live 2 weeks, that's a very long lifetime. On this particular plant here, there are Cecropia moths. These will get as big as a hot dog.
There's one. They're spiky.
But moths are not butterflies, And butterflies are not moths.
Moths are different than butterflies because moths have cocoons and butterflies have chrysalises, and they're different colors.
The orange one back there? If you've came once, come again. It is always changing. The exhibit is changing. The different butterflies that we have in the house, the moths, it all changes throughout the season. It's never the same.
For Norfolk News Now, I'm John Linka.
For more information on the Butterfly House and the Norfolk Botanical Garden, just log on to norfolkbotanicalgarden.org. The Botanical Garden is a beautiful thing to see, but it's also a great place to get fit. One of the initiatives of City Manager Marcus Jones is promoting healthy living in Norfolk. A Healthy Norfolk includes healthy city workers, so the city put on a health and wellness fair at the Botanical Garden recently.
It was a chance for City of Norfolk employees to work the kinks out when it comes to being aware of their own personal health and fitness.
I think this is fabulous. I mean, you've got several organizations out here from across the city that are providing health, wellness, and safety information.
We have lots of screenings going on, for example, blood pressure, cholesterol, bone density, stroke screening, vision screening, hearing screening, those kinds of screenings going on. And then a lot of health vendors that can provide to them information on good health habits.
Dozens of health, wellness, and safety vendors were available for city employees to learn about and meet, and some employees even got to try their hands, legs, and feet at improving their fitness. They even got to check out demonstrations from fitness outlets throughout the region, including one put on by CrossFit Chronic, the only CrossFit gym in Hampton Roads invited to the wellness fair. Their workout was called Fight Gone Bad, simply because when you finish it, you might feel like you were in a fight that has gone bad. But don't let the name scare you, it just proves that fitness can be fun. Slamming ropes, throwing around big rocks, all part of a fight gone good. The fight for better fitness and wellness, one that Norfolk employees are taking head on. It all ties back to one of City Manager Marcus Jones's initiatives, being a healthy Norfolk.
We realize now, the city realizes and understands that employees' health and wellness is very important and actually part of the city's business strategy. Because to provide service to citizens, our employees have to be well and fit. It lets us know that we are cared about as employees and that our well-being is important, not only again to the citizens, but also to our, for ourselves and for our family.
For Norfolk News Now, I'm John Linka.
Now that school is out, what to do? Well, you can head over to Northside Skate Park to hit the ramps or check out some public art. Last month, the City of Norfolk celebrated National Go Skateboarding Day. On June 24, skateboarders checked out a new piece of Norfolk's newest public art, Skate Benches and Skate Trees by artist Chris Fennell.
And I was thinking, well, what do you find in a park? You find trees, you find leaves, and then I thought, oh, okay. So we'll just take skateboards and we'll make leaves that are benches and we'll make trees that are a sunscreen.
Chris had locals donate skateboard decks, which he painted and bolted onto sweeping steel tubes to resemble giant leaves. These leaves now function as benches at the park. Chris installed the benches over the summer of 2012, and in October of 2012, Chris returned to Norfolk to work with students from Virginia Wesleyan. The students painted additional decks used to create skate trees and that provide shade at the park. Well, that wraps up the July edition of Norfolk News Now on the Triple N. Thanks for watching Norfolk's Neighborhood Network for all things Norfolk. I'm Lori Crouch. Take care of yourself and your city and celebrate life daily.